Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ariel Miranda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Now batting, Chris Denorfia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and another thing, Matt, I mean, you're getting ready to leave on an 8-game road trip. You always want to play well at home that last game, so you leave here with a good taste, and when you come back, you play well on the road. Who knows, maybe you're selling tickets for the next homestand.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher in the stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Herrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Just getting started here in Seattle. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Patterson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Working on striking out the side in the first. Scorched to third. Mutter fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 58, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rainiers, center fielder Ben Gamble.
Ball one. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Taylor Motter will be next. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman Danny Valencia.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two out with the man at first. grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco with no score. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Out of play off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. Gamble patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Colton Wong. What I love about his game is he's fearless on the pivot. He will hang in there, take a hit, and still get rid of the ball. Nice arm and has good arm strength that allows him to hang around that base a little bit longer than most.
Now at the plate, Rafael Unoa. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Split fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble on the move, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Dan Vogelbach. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Dan Vogelbach.
To short, hit hard. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in, Colton Wong. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, number 12.
Into the box, number 12, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Denorfia is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Eight, the shortstop, Sean O'Malley.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sean O'Malley. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running towards second, and this one's in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
That's in there. Base hit. Wong rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Steve Barron, as he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Patterson is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Denorfia giving chase. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 1-0 delivery. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We've played 2 full. Tacoma leads it 2-0. So digging in now, Pat Valaika. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, center fielder Derek Gibson.
At the plate, Derek Gibson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Denorfia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's in there. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Danny Valencia.
First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Denorfia going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Well, here they go again. A single start the third inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the third.
In now, Mitch Haniger. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dan Vogelback.
Striding in once again, Dan Vogelback. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back from the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tacoma's out on top, 2-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Jordan
off for the
Patterson.
Isotopes.
He'll try to get
Right
it going
fielder,
here to begin the 4th.
Jordan Patterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Gamble ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Into the box, Rafael Inoa. And that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Pat Valaika is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Now to the plate, number 12.
For the Rainiers.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 12.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Patterson ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sean O'Malley.
Striding into the box, Sean O'Malley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Steve Barron.
Into the box now, Steve Barron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Derek Gibson. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Derek Gibson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Dylan Overton comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
61, Dylan Overton.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Daniel Castro.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Now at the plate, Chris Denorfia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tap down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Men on third with 2 down. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Murphy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 2-0. Ready once again, Herrera. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
Digging in to try it again, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hitter, Dan Vogelbach.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Patterson has a beat on it. 1 away.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, number 12. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the 1st strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Tacoma's out on top 2-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Unoa. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
Digging in once again, Tom Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Pat Valaika.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball in there for a called strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready for another chance? Derek Gibson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready on 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from him. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Castro. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Matt Carasity gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Carasity.
Sean O'Malley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Sean O'Malley.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Steve Barron. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carasity has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Evan Marshall is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
50, Evan Marshall.
Now in the box, Chris Denorfia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Chris Denorfia.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding in once again, Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, this is one of those advantage counts. Did a great job of working to get to this point and didn't miss the pitch.
Fielder, Jordan Patterson.
In now, Jordan Patterson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nelson Gonzalez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Nelson Gonzalez.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Taylor Motter.
Squared that one up just a little late. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the eighth. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 3-0. Welcome back under the roof here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Great look there at the Emerald City. Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64.
Settling in now, Rafael Unoa. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Pat Valaika. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Very high. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So stepping in, Derek Gibson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
First and second now, one man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Daniel Castro, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Runners are at first and second with one away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate. And that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Dylan Overton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 58 is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Number 64 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score first for the victorious Rainiers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Isotopes, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.